I am so excited because we are with Rachel Chavkin, director of Hadestown. How has this changed from the New York Theater Workshop to now?
Yeah, it's changed a huge amount. I think everyone who saw it at New York Theater Workshop will recognize it, and more than anything, recognize the vibe of it, the intimacy, the focus on music. But the story has developed so much since we were at New York Theater Workshop, not in the least because we added this incredible workers' chorus of 5 extraordinary dancer, singer, actors. And they've, of course, expanded the dancing that we get to do in the movement aspect of the piece, but also they've really deepened the meaning of the piece so that you understand that the stakes of this poor boy daring to ask the question, why do things have to be this way, opens the possibility for change against this totalitarian state that is Hadestown, not just for himself and his love, Eurydice, but also for potentially all of the workers. And it really becomes a metaphor for the feeling of walking with your fellow man, as well as your lover.
I have to admit that when I saw that New York Theater Workshop, political was not in my brain.
No, and of course the music element and the poetry element are very much still there. It hasn't become a didactic, overtly political piece in any way, but it's a piece with soul and politics. And I think that's a really different thing. It's not intentioned. We haven't done anything, for example, to draw any more overt parallels than sadly are already there between Patrick Page, who plays Hades, who of course sings a song, Why We Build the Wall, and our current administration. So those resonances are there, but it's not the primary focus. It's a spiritual piece about faith, and faith in your lover and faith in your friend.
You're speaking my favorite word. Faith is a belief in things unseen.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yeah.
The New York Theater piece, the thing that I thought needed the most work was the song that is sung between the devil and it's Euripides, right?
Oh, why? Hey, Little Songbird?
Yes.
Eurydice?
When he plays, the devil challenges him, does that still happen to play music?
That is not a moment in the piece. That is a moment from The Devil and Daniel Johnston. But there's no moment. Oh, you're talking about epic when Hades, who's not the devil, of course.
Right.
There is a separate devil and a different cosmology for that. Hades is the god of the underworld. And he challenges Orpheus to sing to him before he sends him forever into oblivion. And that song has evolved a huge amount, or the stories that we call them the epics. And it's very hard because, of course, in a show that is entirely music and entirely singular singers, to have Orpheus's song as a songwriter in the story stand out has taken a lot of time, and actually in some ways the answer has seemed to be pulling back on some of the poetry of it and thinking about it more as Orpheus recognizing the fear that he felt when Eurydice left, recognizing that in this man who he's singing to.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Yeah.
And especially that change.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.